Hello, hello, hello. What a way to start. Alright, we're going to jump straight into the art screen today when things want to load. Hello. I am going to struggle with this name and I do apologize. Inktense? I am so sorry, but thank you so much for following. What a way to start the stream. I hope everyone is doing well out there today. We have a lot of work to do. I was planning to try and get some of this done last night, and then I just was not feeling it last night. So I still coloured. I worked on some of my own things, but I'm like looking at this and like, I should have got some more done last night because I know how much we've got to do today. So Sammy, hello, congratulations on getting first. Also Smalt, hello, thank you for all the emotes. Enjoy your lurk, Sammy. I know you've got a bunch on today. So yes, we are continuing on with the Violaycious Christmas card. So last time we did the face, the hair, and we started on the base of the dress. We've still got a bit to go on the dress itself. I should have written down what colours I was using or looked at the VOD to see what colours I was using for the dress. I feel like it was our bright pinks. It was definitely this as the shadow, and I know I was using the two bright pinks, so I think that's what we were using. We'll find out. So yeah, it's much of a carry on today. Got to try and smash through this. I also do have my mother at a market next door to where I live today. So about halfway through the stream, we will be taking a slightly longer break while I run her down a coffee. But that shouldn't be too much of an issue. And that's later on in the stream. So yes, I hope everyone is doing well today. I'm jumping straight into colouring because again we've got a lot to get done on this page and a lot of time. In terms of what's happened since Sunday, I finally got through to work in income this morning. I had to jump in at 7 AM to get into them. Still was on hold for like an hour. But I finally got the documentation I needed, and then I was going to send it before stream and I just ran out of time. So I will email that documentation off after stream to the company. But at least I have the documentation now that I need. And yeah, a lot of what I've been doing is working on some colouring pages. I got another part up for a YouTube video, sorting out sort of like my collection, end of the year, looking up to future videos like the 2023 review video where I kind of look at like some of my favourite things I've coloured this year and just making sure my collection's in order, ready for January when I do the big collection tour video, and trying to get some Patreon stuff ready to go for this week as well. So just lots and lots of creative stuff at the moment, but it's good. It's keeping me busy, it's keeping me sane, and it's my happy place. So I hope the season is treating everyone well. I know we're getting up to chaos season. I know things are going to start getting a bit wild for everyone. So I hope we're all looking after ourselves and taking that time for self-care. I also got a message from my boss yesterday that we have got our annual work gift that has arrived. And they have seen the light, and this year they are giving us New World vouchers, which, oh, thank God. Because traditionally they give us like a Prezi card, a Visa gift card that we can use anywhere. And then they gave us an extra one during COVID, because of course I work in a medical laboratory. We worked so many hours during COVID, so they gave everyone like a really massive Prezi card to be like, here you go. And we were like, oh, this is so nice, like a mid-year bonus. And then when it came to Christmas time, when they traditionally give us the Prezi card as well, they gave us just like a mug. And everyone was like, was the Prezi card we got earlier in the year our Christmas bonus and you just gave it to us early? Okay, that's not as cool. So they kind of heard the complaints and went back to Prezi cards last year. And this year, I guess they swapped to New World gift cards, which New World is a supermarket here. So it's fine by me, because the gift card always goes on groceries anyway. It just covers my grocery bill during this time and allows me to buy some extra foods. It is unfortunately to the most expensive supermarket, so it won't go as far. Instead of just being a Prezi card that I could use at any supermarket. But hey, can't look a gift horse in the mouth. It's you know, a gift card. It's very nice of them, especially considering I'm a casual. So yeah, that should be delivered. So that'll be part of Thursday's mission. I have to go and get a few bits and pieces on Thursday. And then of course we will be back on Friday, and hopefully this is entirely done. And we'll be back to working on, we may or may not be working on the cat. I did do a little bit more of the cat offline. I just was in the mood to do some of the gouache of the cat and I couldn't record at the time. So I did some of that. So we want to make sure we're also working into the hair. This will also help separate our ends of our hair a little bit. I did unmute myself. Good, good. So yeah, we have the rest of this dress to do the pencil on, and then we also still need to do the cape, hat, and the bow details, frame, and then the background. Bye! Hello, hello. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? Yeah, it's always a paranoid fear of mine that I've left the mic on mute. Even though I can see the captions going, the captions don't go if I'm on mute. So it's like, I don't need to be paranoid that I'm on mute, but also I'm still paranoid I'm on mute. How are you going for your tech prep tonight for stream? Right. I should really work this way so I'm not running my hands over pencil. That would be logical. Do we do things logically? No. Alright, I'm actually going to move the camera down slightly because that's easier for me. I'm getting going, writing to people about other things at the moment. All good. Probably would have been a little bit quicker if I had made this smaller, but also then it would have been harder because the details would have been finer. So even though it's bigger, sometimes it's easier. I love the ripply flow out dress. I want a dress that does this. It, like, you sit down, it just flows out behind you. Oh my goodness. Oh, no. No, we should not be yawning. I mean, I know why I'm yawning. I got up at 7 AM and I wasn't ready to wake up, but I had to wake up to get into the queue so I could actually get hold of work and income. And I still sat on hold for an hour. Even though they open at 7 AM and I rang them at like 7:05. Like, it was very, very soon after 7 AM. We're just adding in all the shadowing on this bottom dress. So the idea is that it's like rippling down over the crossed legs and then comes down, and the frame is also sitting on the dress as well. So hopefully it reads. I'm so excited to put all the little florals on this and just really make it come to life. I also have a plan for the background that may or may not work, but before we tackle the background, I'm going to have the foreground completely done, take the scan of it, so that if I screw up the background, we've at least got it without the background, and we can digitally add in a background. That's the like backup emergency plan. Hopefully it will go to plan, like I imagine, but it's also traditional media, and sometimes things, there is no undo button, sometimes things just don't happen. Sandwich, hello, and Beady, hello. Welcome in, both of you. I hope you're having wonderful days so far. jumped straight into getting onto this page today because we got progress to make. How's everyone going? You surviving the Christmas chaos season? It's very hot up here today. It has been really hot. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm not in a blanket hoodie. I had to put on regular clothes. Like, we're in human clothes today. Already 27 Celsius. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know how warm it is in here, but it's definitely warm in here. I probably need to go back around and open all my windows. I had to close them because it stormed on Sunday night and rain was coming in. I've got a couple of them open, but I probably need to open them all up and have the curtains open so I can get a bunch of airflow because it's getting very hot again. And we're going to have the summer issues that I always have with streaming in summer, where I need the curtains closed because of the light, but it's too hot with the curtains closed. We'll figure it out. I probably have to also pull out all my fans. It's a bit of a worry if I'm already pulling out the fans in December though, because that means, like, they did say it's going to be a hot summer. I'm already like, but yeah, everything I'm reading, it's like, prepare for a hot summer. No. I mean, I don't do good with the cold now because it hurts the bones, but I would rather it be cold than hot because it's easier for me to warm up than it is for me to cool down. No, thank you. Exactly. It's funny because, like, so I get government support for living because I'm medically not allowed to work full time, right? So I'm on government support for disability. And as part of that, in the winter, they pay you an extra $20 and they call it the winter energy grant because they're aware that in winter most people use their heaters and the power bills skyrocket. I am the complete opposite because my apartment is concrete and it's really warm, so I barely use a heater. In fact, my heater broke last winter and I still haven't replaced it. The only times I'd use my heater is like when I was getting out of the shower. That was pretty much the only times I was using my heater. And even then, not all the time. So in winter, my power bill is low. But in summer, it is consistent fans. It is consistent air. It is like, keep the air moving in this apartment. Fans going 24/7. Which means in summer, my power bill skyrockets because I've got fans going all the time and multiple fans to try and move air in this apartment because, again, it's concrete and it just traps the heat and it's all these windows, all day sun, which is glorious, but also a real pain in the butt when you're streaming. But yeah, it's... I need to get more fans, so... I need to get one a standing one for the lounge so that I've got one on the windowsill here. Yes, all the emotes. Look at it. It looks so good. Now I've gone through and done some emotes for you. Next time I do your next lot of emotes, I need to fancy up my emotes. Yeah, it's been on the to-do list for ages to get the emote wall that's animated. There's a lot of things, there's a lot of things I need to do for the stream and I just have not had the spoons to sit down and do it. It turned out so cute. I still really love that one. I'm really proud of how that one came out. And then yeah, next time I pull open the software and I will get the next couple made, but as I said last night, the angle of them means I need to rejig the hair, and I was just not in the space to do that last night. But there will come a point, because I need to get on and do all mine too. I kind of want to upgrade mine and put some shading on it, just make it a little nicer, because like that little hair highlight makes yours just pop so much more. So I want to at least get some hair highlighting on mine. Better order the wig tomorrow. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty pleased of mine, considering mine is all done with mouse instead of pulling out a tablet. So, you know. But also, I'm like, I should just pull out the tablet and actually give my hair some highlights and stuff like that. Like, you know. Yeah, no. But yeah, if you want to send me through any others that you might want, because it's easier to do them all at once. Although once I've got those bases set up, like it's just getting that angled hair. Once the angled hair is done, it's easy to apply that to other angled ones as well. But if you want some made in advance for extra slots or something, just let me know which ones. I know we're doing the hard eyes and the knife one. But yeah, it'll be we'll see when we get to it. It's one of those jobs again when I have the spoons. Alright, I think I should also pull out some violet to shade this dress with, or something a little darker. Yeah, no, I can definitely do it. It's just going to take some time. Yeah, that reminded me, if you wanted something like my love one, but instead of, because I put my rainbow glitter heart on the love one, if you wanted a pride heart instead. Or I have, sorry, we're getting distracted with emotes here. Because I have one that's on my, like, potentially to buy list, but it might actually suit you. I want my favorites, please. I was like, do I need another heart emote? I mean, yes, but that one, which is one that's pre-made, but it's quite brilliant. I thought it was a really good heart emote, but also, do I need more heart emotes? But yes, I do, but yeah. So if you want to take the complete lazy route, well, it's not lazy, but you know, it's appreciating someone's talent for making that. I did say at one point too, maybe I should just make all my animated emotes glitter hearts, but in different colours. But yeah, I like my little purple blue glitter heart. It's very pretty. I was very proud of that one. It took me ages to figure out how to do that. I don't even remember how I do it, so I wouldn't even be able to remake it. It flipped horizontally, so the heart's the other way. Yeah, I can do that. Just send me a WhatsApp to remind me, because you know what my memory's like. You know how. Especially at the moment with everything that's running through there. Yeah, absolutely. I think the heart is a shape embedded, but I just, when I made mine, I think I just separated out the hands and then put the hands onto a separate layer on top, so I could just slap the heart underneath or something. I know, I'll just have to look at mine. I know, it was a while ago. But I do like doing them. They are really fun and cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, so instead of doing some more on this last night, I ended up pulling out an old whip and doing a bunch on there. Her skin is shaded with like so many purples. It's really, I don't know what I was going for, but it was fun. I've just got to figure out what I'm doing for all this, and I know I want to like bring some spots of colour onto her face because she's got some scales on there. So I got to figure out what I'm doing for the scales and that, and it needs some splatter or something. It just needs more, but it was fun. I didn't have many spoons last night, so it was a good little project last night. And it's a very old whip, so it's always cool when I'm working on an older whip as well. Alright, we can start doing some extra hairs. Making sure our darks are dark. Yeah. I was so tempted to start a new page last night. Like, that's what I really wanted to do, is I really wanted to start a new page. It's just like, no. You got enough work in progress as is. Let's work on something that's existing. Let's get something done. But oh my gosh, was I tempted. Especially because Longfork has very kindly gifted me a bunch of digital colouring books, which is very, very kind of them to buy those for me. So I have like 11 new colouring books. They're gorgeous books though. yeah, I'm hoping to get up to the print shop and print a couple of them. Do, 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 do. Hi, Femme Fatale. Welcome back. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Thank you again for all your wonderful bits last stream. It was a very kind gesture. We're carrying on with the same piece. We're just trying to now get all our clothing based, and then we will be going over the clothing with this gorgeous floral washi and cutting out a bunch of the florals and just turning this pink dress into a pink floral dress. And it's going to look gorgeous and glamorous and very appropriate for the wonderful Vi, because Vi definitely needs a fabulous dress, because she's always wearing fabulous dresses on stream. So yeah, starting to create more loose texture at the bottom here. Really starting to fan out that bottom so it's not so like at the finish solidly. And you can start to see how much more dimension the hair now has, just doing that little step of just fanning out the bottom. It really makes quite the difference. It's one of those things that you can't really do until you've got the base colour underneath done. And it's going to be a nightmare to work around with all the actual flowers when we put this on. But we'll figure that part out when we come to it. sleepy. Ugh. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. That's what happens when I try to force myself up early. Okay. We are getting there. We are getting there. Add a bit more contrast, because again, contrast is our friend. Do 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 do. I am definitely in concentration mood today. So even if we don't get the washi tapes down, I want to try and get all the clothing finished. It's a tall ask. It is doable, but ideally we'll get even more than that done. But if we get all the clothing done, that's a really big chunk of this done. Okay, we're getting there, but we're about to head into our first ad break, and Samsara's about to drop off to another meeting. All good, hun? Best of luck for the meeting. Hopefully it goes smooth and quickly. Freaking heck, Vi! Holy shite, Vi! 5,000 bits? With an extra bonus 500 because Twitch is doing that right now. Oh my god. Thank you so much. I'm going to have to make a 10,000 bit emote for you now. Because you get an extra bit emote. Oh wow. Thank you so much. It's huge. Thank you. You really didn't have to, Vi. Thank you. Damn. So many bits this month. Damn, Sarah. Oh my god, we actually have a hype train. We have actually never had a hype train on this channel, so... Oh my god, thank you. And also, yay, Smolt getting a sub. Thank you. Because Smolt definitely needs a sub. Wow, thank you so much. How are we level 4? I guess all those bits. Yeah. Yeah, no, we've never had a hype train on this channel. And we're straight to level 4. And we're going into an ad break on that. So, I guess it's all the biddies. Thank you. Thank you. I was going to say make sure you do your self-care. And I just took my meds. But then, all that. Yeah, hype ads. Joy!
Oh, yeah.
I'm seeing it come up before it comes up on here. Oh my god. You guys, thank you.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Oh my god. Friggin' it, guys. BD, thank you for gifting a sub to Femme Fatale. Femme Fatale and Smolt, enjoy your gift subs. I am here, but I'm also doing impulse shopping. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. Listening without sounds as I'm making important phone calls. It's all good, Chai. I don't know if that's coming up. I can't really do it with my hands. Yola, way, way, way too kind. Thank you so freaking much. Like, seriously. So much. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to react. I'm not used to it. Y'all are very kind. Especially because the payout will be next month. And I was going to need that payout. So thank you. Because this is really going to help next month. I'm still stretching. I'm stretching the feet. I'm doing the feet stretchies. Oh, we've got about 20 seconds left. Starts to take the pain meds though. 7, 6. The one below says 20 again. I never know. grab the one that's a bit later. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And there we go. Thank you. Thank you to everyone that went to Adland. And for those that were in Adland that might have missed all that, Vi's amazing donations of bits started the first ever hype train and skipped us straight to level 4 with all the bits. And we've got gift subs and bits, and y'all are very kind. And it really means a lot. So thank you. Yes, all the good vibes. I am feeling the good vibes. I hope you all are too. You all are very, very, very much incredible. And also smelt the impulse shopping thing. That's a mood. Oh, that's such a mood. Good vibes. I probably need to make a good vibes emote. But yeah, I definitely enjoy your look. Level 3 hype trade emote. Choo choo. That's incredible. Thank you so, so much. Look at all those emotes. And my first ever hype train, Chai. First ever hype train. We've never had one on the channel. So, yeah. And it skipped straight to level 3, which is freaking cool. Yeah, get your choo-choos. Alright. Yeah, no, I didn't realize when Vi was showing off her recap, there's actually a section for like hype trains and stuff on the channel. It's like, oh, I didn't even realize because legit, we don't have them. Yeah, so thank you. It's really cool. It's so cool. Yes, definitely. I got up at 7 AM to make my phone calls to try and get in, and I still had to wait an hour on hold. So, fully feel that. Please, please do, and best of luck. Oi! Now I really be get on and finish this for Vi, eh? Would have anyway. We have a sweet and a cupcake for the bit emotes, so maybe the next one needs to be a fancy cake or some sort of dessert. I wonder if I can do a pavlova without it just looking like a pile of poop or a cloud. It's a lot of white. I didn't even do my ramble about our new G Squad members because I was so in shock. But yes, the new G Squad members, enjoy all your emotes, as well as the ad-free viewing. You smoked, you now get all the fancy motes again. Y'all are really the best. Thank you so much. This needs to be darkened a bit. But it is coming together. Bye if you're there and available. No worries if you're not. But when you put up the redeem to choose, like to get the Christmas card, because there's multiple designs, is it going to be random or can you specifically choose one? Because you know I'm going to need one of this design, but I'm also probably going to like collect all of them because, you know, you got to collect them all. Is it going to be like a mystery blind box? Which is kind of fun. My plan is random on the 26th, but for our community, I'm planning to make this one available as its own selection before then. Excellent. Okay, cool. It's so fun. It's such a good idea, too. Oh, look, you get a little choo-choo. Hype train conductor. It's so cute. Do, 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 do. Okay, done. Cool's done now, chilling. Fingers crossed to maybe able to get the extension to the end of Jan with my thesis. I really hope so, Chai. I really hope so. But well done on doing all the phone calls, because phone calls are not fun. Well done on doing the adult boring stuff that we have to do sometimes. Whoa! 10+ stream streak. Damn. Well done, Chai. So many momentous things to do. That's so cool. Thank you for being consistently at streams. That's really sweet. That's a lot of me. I don't think I've even reached it on my streams. Oh my gosh, I'm honored. I'm honored. Y'all are awesome. Can't believe I missed a stream and my streak got reset. Oh, I marked my impulse purchases, so now you made your impulse purchases, so now I'm present. Ooh, are we allowed to know what the purchase is, or is it secrets? Which is also very valid. Tell you what, if it was available, I would have made an impulse purchase last night, because I got sent a colouring book, or 2 colouring books that are available at Kmart. They're only $8 a piece, and they look great. They're not available online. Actually, I should find out if there's anybody near a Kmart that has them in stock and can pick them up for me. I don't need more colouring books. Got some watercolours. Ooh, nice. I've been looking at gouache sets still. I'm definitely going to be taking the plunge to get some. But again, that won't be until funds allow, which with the way you all have been this month, might actually be next month, which would be incredible. But I need to pay some money for traveling potentially. Still working that out. So, and it's already going to be a very tight month as is. So we will see. But I am eternally grateful because I knew next month was going to have some additional expenses that I wasn't quite sure how I was going to fit in. Announced that they're running out of certain pigments, so I felt announced they're running out of certain pigments, so felt the FOMO. Yeah, got some M-grams and DO wanted some, so picked up a few tubes of that. Ooh, oh, that's a shame that they're running out of certain pigments. So, but yeah, it's there's a couple of companies like Prismacolor had to stop producing a couple of their purples and switch to making new purples because they can't source the pigments anymore. There's a couple of people that I've seen that have done that, and I've been on a bit of a deep dive recently, and it's something I'd love to do. I've been watching a bunch of homemade watercolor videos, And like especially the glittery, metallic-y, sparkly watercolors. And I'm like, I kind of want to start doing that. Yeah. Oh my god. I would... So I have an ex who I think is in Wellington, but originally is from Dunedin, has family in Dunedin, and I mean the likelihood, and it's been years, but also it would be very awkward. I did live in Dunedin. I lived in North East Valley for quite a while. It was horrendous. I did not have a good time in Dunedin. Most of Dunedin was mental health institutions and hospitalizations. Yeah, quite a few breakdowns, quite a few hospitalizations. Not a good time. It is a very pretty city though, and when it's fine, and not in North East Valley. This was before the days where they had the like a minimal criteria for like student accommodation as well. So the place we lived, the walls cried. It was just full of mold. Like our bedroom, our mattress got wet and froze in the bedroom. It was horrendous. Hated living there. Hated living there. And yeah, I came up to see Mum at one point because I just had so many breakdowns. She's like, you can't go back. And so essentially forced me and the ex-partner to move back to New Plymouth. I mean, I willingly moved back here anyway because she could see how bad I was down there. She's like, come back to New Plymouth. And I just did it. It was just like, yeah, I'm moving back to New Plymouth. If you follow, you follow. That was kind of it. And yeah, once I came up here and I got under the local mental health system and they saw what I was on and they were like, holy shite, you're on a lot of antipsychotics. So like, it was like one of the first things they did was like cut my medication right down really fast because they were like, you are on a lot. It was intense. So yeah, here it's making me feel my age. Yeah, it's definitely these two parts to Dunedin. These like the student side and like the family, the like older established working side, and that's how I kind of felt too, because like I was down there and I was student age, but we weren't students, we were working. So we were of that age where everyone thought we were students, so we couldn't get like regular accommodation. We had to go into student accommodation. And it was just like, you know, as soon as our age was there, they were like, nah, you're too young. It's like, but we're not students. We're working. We're full-time workers. We're not in study. And yeah, just a lot. So yeah. Oh look, Ben Patel, you found all the emotes. You were gifted a sub, so now you have all the emotes. Enjoy. Oh my god, my purple broke again. Also, for once, Dunedin remembered it's summer and decided to really turn the heat up. Yeah, it's like it's absolutely snapped. Like it's been freezing, and then it's summer. Like, I slept in a sheet last night. I didn't even have socks on, which says a lot for me because I consistently have socks on. I'm in a t-shirt today. I don't have my blanket hoodie. Like, what is going on, and it's December. It's December. And this is what's worrying me, because I'm at the point of like, maybe I should pull out the fans. And we're not even into January and February yet. And February is the stinker. So, yeah. Which, like, cool. It'll be nice to have a good summer, but also humidity is a douche. So a while ago, Daniel Smith P049 Queen Gold was discontinued, which is a shame. Everyone else reformulated with P048 or PY150, which I have in core, and it's a pretty pigment. And now I've learned P048 is also running out. Oh, damn. Yeah, so it makes sense to stock up in that case. A lot of people did that. Unfortunately, by the time I heard about it, the local art store had sold out of the Prismas, or else I would have stocked up, because the two Prismas were the grade lavender and lilac, which is the two light purples. And they are, like, it's so hard to find light purple pencils. And sometimes I pull those out and use with other sets because they're the only pastel purples I have. Which, of course, those are the pigments that are running out. My December is cold and gloomy. Oh, no. Yeah, so Chai, Samsara, and myself are all in the Southern Hemisphere. We're all in New Zealand. So we all have summer Christmas. So we're getting into summer here. Very hot, very tropically. Sometimes though, like, December's usually still quite temperate, and you can still have very cold days because it's the start of summer. February is when it goes stinking hot usually. When it's the really horrible, dry, summery months. But every article that I've read has said that we're going to have a really warm summer, and I'm a bit like, eek. Oh, we have a candy redeem. Which is kind of cool, because I was kind of thinking I want a lollipop. So we're going to do a lollipop today. We haven't done a lollipop in a while. Thank you for the candy. I've been informed that I also need to make a feed me snackies for savoury snacks, but then eat a proper meal routine. Yeah, the amethyst definitely has more grey to it, which I don't mind in a way, because greyed lavender is a colour I use a lot of, but it's also a shame. I have not got the new colours yet. I haven't finished using up my existing ones, but I've also been avoiding using those colours because of the discontinuation, and then the art store in New Zealand just hasn't got them in because I can only order Prismas from one place. I'm hoping that they should have them in by now, but I have to go and check again. I'm hoping we also get the new Derwent Inktense colours as well soonish. Yeah, it really is. I don't actually know what the temperature is here right now. It feels very warm, but also my apartment froze it out completely because my apartment is also very warm. I see you'll hydrate. I will get to that in a second. Go away, Ed. Yeah, so apparently it's only 20 degrees here because there is a bunch of cloud. And for those that need Fahrenheit, Apparently it's only 68 Fahrenheit here. It feels a lot warmer, but again, my apartment's also very warm. Yeah, the humidity is the key factor. See, the humidity here is 83%, and that's where it's coming from. We do get a lot of humidity here because the mountain and the sea provide a lot of like variation in the pressures and stuff. Like the cool thing about Taranaki, you can surf and snowboard in the same day, right? Like we have a mountain and an ocean and they're like 2 hours from each other max. So you can literally snowboard and then ski. It does provide for some very interesting weather though. So you're about 10 degrees warmer than you. Yeah, and we're in summer and you're in winter. When I do finally get StreamerBot set up in this stream, which will happen eventually, I am definitely going to have to hit Vi up for the conversion thing so that we can have the Celsius to Fahrenheit thing in chat, because we often do talk temperatures and we do need to convert, so having that conversion in chat will help a lot. It's unseasonably warm, yeah. But again, it's also like our really, really warm season is generally February. So it's not too warm technically today here, but it's just that humidity. And that's what I'm feeling, is the humidity. Happy to it. Thank you, Vi. You're the best. Legit, like, Vi is the best. So many people would just like hold on to and keep that knowledge secret. Vi's just like, no, here you go. Thank you, Vi. I got flood warnings and power lines went down from the storm. I had to turn around halfway trying to... Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Stay safe, please. But, Stay safe, please. Smoked. My brain just went scramble mode there. Lollipop was a good choice. Actually, candy cane should be on clearance this week. I actually do need to get some more lollipops for the box. Yeah, extra special coffee. Or tea. You know, we don't discriminate. Or hot chocolate, or just hot water. But in my mind, I call it coffee because that's primarily what I drink. I am primarily a coffee girl. I have to make my mum a coffee soon, actually. I should make myself an iced coffee while I'm at it. No, I can't. I just used up all the ice in my water cup, so there won't be any ice. Times I wish we had, like, Korean convenience stores where you could just buy a cup of ice. I'm going to have to make a point of washing all my ice trays and getting them into the freezer though, because it's definitely getting to the time when I need like multiple trays of ice. I thought this would be the hot with a hot tea. I brought that one. I didn't design that one. Although in theory I could probably work out how to do it, but I was being lazy with that one. I think that one was only like $2 to buy. It was a very cheap emote to buy. It was like animated coffee, that's cool. But yeah, it was like originally titled hot tea. And I was like, yeah, now we're gonna call that one coffee. But if you are a tea drinker, you may call it as if it was tea. That's also valid. falling stars is cute. I just like rainbow emotes. That's what I've realized is like, I like all my emotes to have rainbow or lots of color. Maybe I should do some sort of actual rainbow. All the emotes. All the emotes. I'm glad you all have fun with emotes. It makes me happy. All done. Australia, the biggest island? Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. Land of the snakes. I just realized I was using the wrong pink then. No wonder the arm looks so red based. I mean, it's getting a bit more light, so it's not the end of the world, but that was actually the wrong pink. We can work with it. This one's got a little bit more blue to its base, so it's just ever so slightly cooler. Okay. Am I getting there? I think we have the dress at a point that we can start on the cloak. However, we are also just about to hit Australia and Antarctica, too big to be considered islands. Biggest island is Greenland. Oh, there we go. We learned something new today. Geography, not geology. Geography, although I'm not great at geology either. That's why I asked Chai about rocks. But geography wasn't a great speciality of mine either. Yeah, so we are just about to hit midday and we're about 5 minutes away from our next ad break. I'm actually going to start this early, or rather I'm going to take a break, and I'll just leave this up on the screen because I need to make a coffee and run this coffee down to Mum, so it is going to take me a couple of minutes. Oh dear God, I'm not even going to try and say that. I see pneumo and microscopic and volcano. So I'm guessing it's something to do with the lungs. Actually, hold up. Let's break that up. Pneumo, ultra, microscopic, silico, volcanosis. So I'm guessing that's something about getting lung particles from volcanoes that are, like, in your lungs. Breathing lung particles. I recognise some of those words. But yes, I'm going to get this coffee started, and then the ad break will happen in the middle of me running this down to Mum. Lydia, hi. Sorry, you're coming right in as I just need to disappear for a couple minutes and run a coffee to Mum. Sorry. But we've made some progress. I promise I'll be back as soon as I can. I'm not ending stream. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. It's just going to take me a couple of minutes to make the coffee and take it down to Mum. Hello, we're back. Diligent daughter duties are done. Right, let's turn on the face cam. Let's get rid of the be right back. There we go, and all the ads were done in that time too, so thank you for bearing with me while I did that. We will unfortunately have to do the same thing on Friday's stream. Not unfortunately, it's just this is Mum's busy season, so she has a market down there every day, so it's part of it rather than her having to buy a coffee every day. I'm right next door, I run her down coffee. She buys her bag of coffee particularly, and then provides the milk because I don't drink regular cow's milk, so that's the deal. She stores a coffee at my place. She usually brings down a little thing of milk for her Saturday markets, but this week I've got a 1 litre in the fridge for her, and we just top it up, make coffees. What's up? Guess who cleaned their... Nope. Oh no, I'm hoping that was something like, guess who cleaned their desk, and then maybe realised that there was something called the desk and not something more. But hey Toby, welcome back in. You perfect timing. I just had to do a little micro break while I ran my mum a coffee, but we're back. Guess who cleaned their entire room? Damn, well done. Well done. Right, that's all good. That's all good. Right, did I have to do anything on the break? Went to the bathroom while I was waiting for the coffee to finish boiling. We took pain meds at 11. Just had some water. We essentially stretched because we took the coffee down, so that was like a massive stretch. I think we're good to go. Think we're good to go. It's so cold down there. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of cleanup on this from all the pencil smudges later on. Alright, so we're going to start working on our pink cloak, the baby pink. So we really don't want to go too dark with this pink because I want it to stay a very light pink in comparison. Because then when we start to add all the purple and blue flowers on the dress and then the white pattern on the cloak, this will go darker and more blue, and then that will be lighter and more pale. I had a scrap piece of paper last time. There it is. Where I was just like testing out some color combos. So we have this color here, 119 light magenta. Yeah. Don't do this on the drawing. You'll pick up pigment on the drawing. So obviously this is like our main cloak color. And that's also the lightest pink in the set. So that's fuchsia. You want 125, which is supposedly this one, but you're quite a jump. And you're also, that could kind of work. Kind of like that because it keeps it cooler, but we need a lighter. Now I do have out the ivory that we've been using for some other bits, which is going to add a warm tone to it. Did I pull out Cool Grey 1? Probably not. I did pull out that one as well. Yeah, you're going into that warm pink. In fact, you could be used on the cloak of the dress if we need to. But Cool Grey 1 is not in my pencil case. It must be here. It is not there. There it is. You're still not quite right. Let's pull out a pencil I almost never use. I say that knowing how small it is, so I do use it occasionally. There. That's great for the pencil cores. Yep, I think we'll use classic white. Oh. Right, and if need be, we can also work some grey into it, which we may need to do on the dress itself. It's looking very saturated. And I do have our Cool Grey 4. Which could be what the dress is missing, is like a desaturated shadow colour. Because I think I mostly use purple for the shading. Which is cooler, but it's still quite saturated. So I might need to pull some greys into that. But we'll assess that when we get to the end. So this will be quite similar to the dress in that we are just working down our base layer of colour. So how are you going, Toby? Well done on cleaning your entire room. That is an achievement and something I desperately need to do. I have been, like, as I find things, slowly sorting out and putting into, like, donations and making piles of stuff to get rid of. So it's helping. But I'm kind of feeling like, I talked about this last time, how I realized because I've been putting off rearranging my lounge because I want to move the table where the couch is and use it as another surface for drawing on. But I realized if I can maneuver, I could swap them around to begin with. I've been waiting to get rid of the couch to then move the table, but it's like, actually, I could just swap them around now and just make that whole corner the dumping zone of stuff we're going to donate or get rid of until I can find a way to donate or get rid of. And that would help me start sorting out this area over here, because I kind of want to rejig my whole layout over here and make it a little bit more functional. If I had the capabilities, I would entirely swap my bedroom and my streaming area, aka my lounge, because I could move the desk in front of the window in there. It would be a lot more controlled in terms of light, would have a cleaner background, it'd be a lot easier, and then in here I could move the bed and there'd be a lot more room. Would be a bit noisier at night when town's alive, but also most of the time I'm awake anyway, so it's fine. But that's a lot of effort to move everything around, and I just do not have the capability to do that. Gotta pop to the supermarket and drop the car in for a service. All good, Sammy. Best of luck. Hopefully the supermarket's not too wild. I love easy sections. Cool, 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 cool. Another easy section. 'Cause it's all in shadow. So we've got this little strip of pink down here. Do, 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 do. Nope. I think, oh, that sounded like something snapped. I think it's the actual sharpener itself. Yeah, it's got a crack in it. I knew it was getting time to replace this one. It's starting to get a bit blunt, so. I might put another coat of nail polish on my nails later on. Put like some glitter or something on them. Like they're pretty shiny blue, but it's starting to get a bit chippy. But not enough to justify another repaint. But if we put like a little protective coat over it, it'll be alright. This one's getting a bit chipped though. This I'm not doing too bad. Do, do. Alright, I think it may be easier to work upside down now. misplaced my pencil there for a second. Yeah, I definitely need to go over the dark pink with a grey. Couple of flyaways. Got my tea bag wrapped and didn't notice till now. No. Oh, I hate when that happens, or if you're having loose tea and it doesn't like stay in the filter properly and you get all the bits in your tea. Yeah, no. That was my one thing about plunger coffee, because I do really love a good plunger coffee, but I hate bits and grit in my coffee. I don't want bits in my coffee, and that's why most of the time, even though I prefer the taste of like a plunger or an espresso, I will make an instant because it dissolves and I don't have bits. I don't like that when you're drinking and it's just like grit and it's dirty and gross. I'm realizing I don't like gritty texture. Like, I don't like chalk pastels for that reason. I don't like touching certain things when they feel gritty. It's a texture I don't like, which is interesting that I work with pencils, but pencil dust is generally very fine. It's not gritty, so. But we still also, this is also why we have a giant makeup brush here, because you can brush off the dust. This is meant to be like a highlighting brush or something. I don't know. I stole it from my makeup brushes because I'm like, you're ginormous and you'll be perfect for brushing art. Actually, I should probably clean all my makeup brushes. They are well and truly due for a good clean again. I hate cleaning makeup brushes, but it's very important. Using the makeup brush is so smart. Yeah, you can, like, a lot of people use, like, you can buy big dust brushes and stuff like that, but honestly, a makeup brush, way cheaper and also really, really, like, soft. And it works really well for getting the dust, especially if you're, like, erasing and you get eraser dust everywhere. But also if you use your hands, the oils of your hands can affect the page. I should technically be wearing like a protective glove on this side, so I'm not even getting the oils of my hands on the page. However, I am someone who doesn't particularly have oily hands. I don't get a lot of sweatiness in my hands, so I don't tend to stain art. And if, for example, if I'm eating potato chips while I'm colouring art, I actually have tongs around, so I'm not even touching the chips, so those oils don't get on there. But if you're somebody who does get like moist hands, for lack of a better word, yeah. Good news, I managed to get an extension till the 31st of January. Yay! Can breathe a little easier now. Still going out for drinks with friends this Thursday evening though, because why not? Need a bit of time with friends offline too, especially before Christmas. You do, like, especially in the sort of end of the like process time, it is really important to take care of your mental health. So when I was only doing a bachelor, but that final semester, when I first started studying, I was doing 4 papers in a semester, and most people only do 2. And they at first contacted me and they're like, why are you doing so many? And I'm like, because they're all level 4s and level 5s and they're easy. And I want to smash this out as quick as possible. And they're like, okay, we kind of. And I was like, just let me do it. It'll be fine. And I did. For the first 2 semesters, I did 4 papers each semester. And then I went down to 3. And in my head, I had it planned so that when I got to that final semester and I was doing my level 7 papers, which were the most difficult and most complicated and involved writing multiple, not quite a thesis, but there were a couple of 10,000 word essays and a lot of documentation and a lot of processing, research proposals. Like, I knew those final 2 papers I would be doing, and the plan was super, super labor intensive papers. But working income. StudyLink, which is our student allowance system here, even if you're not doing full time, which is 3 papers, if it's the last papers of your semester of your degree and you can't do it full time because you literally don't need to do more papers, they will still pay you as if you're studying full time. So I purposely arranged it so when I got to that final semester, I would be doing less papers but the more intense papers, so I knew I'd have more time to dedicate to them, and that helped a lot with the workload too, because I did do a 4-year degree in 2.5 years, and I did summer school and I did extra papers at the start to speed that process up. So, but that also meant that not only could I focus on tuning out those incredibly long essays and the research proposals and all the stuff I had to do, I could still take time to look after myself. So yes, please do make sure you take time for yourself. It is very important to do that. But yeah, that's just the bachelor, that's not masters. Masters is even more intensive, because I was looking into my masters, because another reason why I pushed myself so hard in the bachelor is that one of the plans was, once I completed the bachelor in psychology, the goal was to move into counselling, do a couple of years in counselling to get my practical certification, because I have my educational certification but I need my practical certification in order to have the additional honour of it's counselling's a thing in New Zealand, but then the goal from there was either do postgraduate diploma in art therapy or masters in psychology, which there's no reason I couldn't have done both as well. But in order to do the masters is a very limited program here, despite the outcry of need of counselling and psychologists. In order to get your masters, which allows you to become a psychologist, you needed to maintain an A- average, and I did. I got an A average, and I worked hard to get that A, but yeah, it's a lot. But of course all this was decided before, and then all the plans changed and we finished, and then we got even worse, and then the doctors went, yeah, no, you're not working more than 15 hours a week. But that's okay, the plan is different than I ever imagined, but I'm also really happy with how things are. Sure, yes, would love this, but also it's still a really good life. I really enjoy where I'm at, and I probably wouldn't be streaming like this and colouring like this if everything hadn't have happened the way it did. So, we can't sit here and go, what if, because it is what it is, and I enjoy it the way it is. I genuinely really enjoy streaming and hanging out with y'all, and just sitting here and chilling and colouring, and honestly, I could almost stream every day. I don't, because I use those days I aren't streaming to do other stuff. Like tomorrow, we will be trying to do some Patreon stuff and YouTube stuff, and then Thursday is usually my errands day, so I usually do groceries and stuff that involves moving in town, and then Friday is stream. So it's Friday stream, Saturday is another blocked out YouTube sort of day, and Patreon day, so recording day. It's blocked out as a day for recording, for editing videos, for uploading. Try to schedule a bunch of social media stuff. Saturday is that day and Wednesday is that day for me. So that's Saturday. Sunday is stream. Monday is a nothing planned day. It's usually a recovery day. Just a day where I genuinely have nothing planned, and I can use it for various things, but I think it's really important to have a day that isn't blocked out. So that's just my Tuesday stream, Wednesday YouTube, Patreon, recordings, Thursday errands day, and then Friday stream day. It's kind of how the week looks for me. And Monday to Friday we do work 2 hours a day. That's all I do. I have 2 hours a day for work. And then I have some other obligations in there, like this week I have Fate of Ison. So Wednesday nights I do modding for them. Monday nights we had Pathfinder. Then alternate Mondays I sometimes have a meeting for a project that I'm involved in. Tuesday used to be like Tuesday night. I didn't technically have it blocked off, but I did, like, it used to be a night where multiple people streamed. So Tuesday and Saturdays there's also like a lot of people who stream that I usually watch. Vi being one of them. And then yeah, I try not to schedule too much stuff at night. Every second Thursday I have a D&D game, but I try not to schedule too much at night, because by the time we hit night I can be really exhausted really easily. So night is sort of like my time, and I will still colour at night, but it's sort of like, it's more like my colouring time. Also, I'm really enjoying chowing down last this. Yum. Spicy is good. I'm out of veg, or else I would make, I mean, I've got like lettuce and cucumber. I've got salad veg, but I'm out of veg that kind of works for the spicy gochujang stew that I like to make. But also, now we're moving into summer, it's getting kind of hot. But I might make some more, there's a cucumber salad that I make, and it's literally just like cucumber and chili oil and a bit of garlic. It's a spicy cucumber salad, and it's really good. So I might make a pile of that up. Find something to fry in the air fryer, and that'll be dinner. In fact, I think I have a whole cooked chicken in the freezer, so maybe I'll pull that out and we can just do chicken and salad for a couple of days. It's getting to the season of bag salad and rotisserie chickens for dinner. My I don't want to cook dinner is usually bagged salad, cold rotisserie chicken, or a cheese and cucumber sandwich. Because when it's too hot to cook, those don't involve cooking. It sounds like an excellent dinner. It really is. It really is, Lydia. It's so easy. And like, because a rotisserie chicken is like not particularly cheap here, but also it's a lot of meat for one person, and it's all cooked. The effort's done. So it's like, I'm not going to spend $10 on a chicken that I have to cook up, because for starters I have to actually clean my oven and use my oven. I don't use my oven. I cook everything in an air fryer. I don't use my oven. There's no point. It's just me. An air fryer is the perfect size oven for me. But yeah, so it's the effort of cooking a chicken. It's like, well, I could pay $8 to $10 for a frozen chicken to cook up, or I could pay $15 for a pre-cooked chicken. Cool, we'll pay $15, it's all done. And sometimes the supermarkets will, if they have leftover rotisserie chickens that didn't sell, they'll cool them, put them in the fridge, and the next day sell them cold. And they sell them for $10 cold. And it's like, well, that's the same price, and it's pre-cooked and ready to go. Boom, done. So I picked up one of those last time. And so I'll just pull it apart, shred it up, and boom, cooked chicken. And then you also have cooked chicken for, like, you know, if you make, sometimes what I do is I call it egg dump. It's probably got a proper name for it. It doesn't sound appealing. It's literally, I will heat up oil in a fry pan, and then it's kind of like an omelette, kind of like scrambled eggs. So like shred up chicken, cheese, onion, veg, whatever I've got. Just clear out the fridge style. As long as they're all chopped up fine, chuck it in a bowl with a couple of eggs. Chuck it into the fry pan and then just use some chopsticks to kind of scramble it. So it's kind of like a scramble, but it's kind of like an omelette. I know. It's just egg dump. It's whatever's in the fridge dumped with some eggs and cooked up. But, you know, you chuck enough seasoning in there and it's really tasty. It never looks pretty. It's not a pretty dish, but it's tasty. And so, you know, that's the sort of thing where it's like, cool, I've got rotisserie chicken. Chuck some of that in there. But yeah, just like buying, like, sometimes I will buy also like chicken drumsticks and marinate them and then put them in like 2 in a freezer bag, chuck them in my freezer, again chuck it in the air fryer. Salad, like a lot of this is just my dump, cook one ingredient, dump salad from a bag and be done. Sometimes I will as well, on days when I have the spoons, like pre-chop up a bunch of the veg stuff. So like if I want cucumber, chop up a bunch of cucumber or make like a big spicy cucumber salad. Cherry tomatoes are great because then you don't have to prep them. They're all chopped. You just have to have them washed. Lettuce from a bag. Like grate up some carrot or something. Just have these bits ready to go. So again, it's just dump, 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 done, go. Go, Chai. Get that work done. You got this. Thank you so much for being here and for your biddies and your gift subs and your awesomeness. Thank you again, lovely. And your watch streak. Oh my god, I can't believe you hit 10. That's incredible. You're awesome. Have I said that enough today? You're awesome. Okay, we are getting there. So we're not going to finish this today, straight up. We are not going to finish this today. And just because of the time requirements, I'm probably going to keep working on this off stream as well. Just because it needs to be done before a certain date. So unfortunately, this one, you won't see the entire finished thing and you won't see it finished. However, you will be able to see it finished on Vi's channel as a card redeem. But yeah, because of the time that I have to finish this, we won't be finishing it on stream. But I will do as much as I can on stream today. And then we're just going to have to keep working on it. We'll probably work on it tonight during Vi streams when I'm not working, because I do have work as well. And then see how we go. But we have made, like, we've got a lot of this done. It's all like the finicky detail stuff now. A lot of the base work is done. So I think for the actual fur trim on the jacket, I am going to pull out some alcohol markers because I have like some very dull greys, like some real pastel greys, and use them to just add in a little bit of shading for the texture of the jacket. And then we'll pull out some pencils and just do a bunch of like, give like a fur texture to it. And then we will have to use white poscas to go around the edge to like recut into the pink to give that fairy texture. And we're going to use white posca to do some lace on the cuffs. I've got to figure out a washi tape to do the border for the frame. I think I had one that I was looking at that I kind of liked the look of. It was just like a thin strip. And it was like pink and gold, even though the gold won't really pick up in the scan of it, but it looked quite pretty and ornate for a cute little frame. And then I have to kind of cut into it in a couple of areas where the fabric overlaps. And then we've got all the florals to put on the dress. We've got the pattern to do on the cape and the hat, and we've still got all the details of the little fascinator and bow, and then we've got the background. So there's still quite a bit to go. The background I've got an idea for to hopefully speed it up, but as I said, I am also going to take a photo of this before, or a scan of it before I do the background, so that if I royally screw up the background, can also just edit something digitally. And if worst comes to worst, I know Vi did mention that she doesn't mind if the background is AI generated, which I'm okay with. Backgrounds aren't my specialty. Other option is I just do like abstract ink. But yeah, I want the background quite soft, and we want to give the illusion of a Christmas tree, so I'm just kind of thinking we might play with some watercolors and just bleed and just do very soft lineless. That's the plan. We'll see if I can achieve it. That's my emergency if we're running very behind and it's not likely I'm going to get the background done in time plan, is just chuck something in digitally. But I really don't want to resort to that if I can avoid it. It looks amazing so far. Thank you. I've got to head out. 3 hours of tutoring for me. Oh, good luck. Thank you so much for popping in, Lydia. It's always lovely to see you. I'm so glad you could pop in, and best of luck. I hope the tutoring goes smoothly. Oh goodness, we are just about to hit an ad break. How's that for timing? I was just thinking it was about ad time, which is quite perfect because I need a stretch very, very, very badly. Alright, let's get this ad started and do some stretches. Let's take our self-care break, folks. Oh. My water's still cold, but the ice has already melted, so it's definitely warm. Do I need to go back to the bathroom? Maybe. Alright, I might do that. Put you on the break screen for a second. Ah, much better. Much, much better. Alright, a couple of snacks to keep me going. Let's get this done. Yeah. just realized I shaded that entirely wrong because there is no light on this side. And we need to bump up the shadows this side. Our light source is only coming from the face side. Oh, I should have grabbed my laundry. I've got laundry in the machine. That was smart. Do, do, do. Sorry folks, bear with me 2 seconds. Right, sorry about that. I could hear someone trying my door, which was locked. And then I went out to have a look. And there's someone just roaming the halls, but my laundry is currently unlocked because that's where my mum stores her market stuff. So I just went and just double checked the laundry and then just relocked it. It looks like a storage cupboard or like a utilities room. It doesn't look like a laundry. But yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Don't know who or what. Just like, I better go and lock this door. And then just message my mum and be like, yeah, I've just locked the door. Let me know when you're coming back up. It's not like there's anything particularly valuable in there except for the washing machine itself. But also, I don't want people rifling through my storage room. Okay, my laundry. I shouldn't open these, they're too Moorish. Alright, we're actually doing work. We're not being distracted. Spelt, hello. Yeah, that's cute. With the alternating pattern. Do. came back from quiche break, I had mini quiches. They were pretty tasty. They sound tasty. Quiche is a very, very tasty dish. You didn't miss much. I had to quickly switch back to the Be Right Back screen and go and investigate because somebody was walking around the building trying doors. And while my apartment door was locked, my laundry is unlocked. So I just went and double checked that and then locked the laundry. And then let Mum know that the laundry is locked. So it's fine. Nothing's missing out of there. It looks just like it doesn't look like anything. It looks like a cupboard where maybe cleaning supplies are stored, because also the wet floor sign is kept right next to this door, so it just really looks like a cleaning cupboard. Because my laundry's not in my apartment, it's separate. Yeah. So I just had to go and investigate all that. It was fine though, so we're good. But I did also just go and lock it, just to be sure. I might have to keep it locked at the moment. Just come out and unlock it when Mum is ready for it. There's been a few randoms in the building lately. Joys of living in a commercial building, yeah, it very much is. We also have a few new businesses that have popped up, and they have people visiting as well. Like a couple of them I can say, like, you know, a couple of counsellors and stuff like that, but some are very specific things that if I say will immediately dox where I live, so yeah. So yeah, there's been a lot more randoms in the building because of it, and like a message, like they changed the hours of the locking of the building to try and help with some of these randoms, and then there's a bunch of parcels that went missing recently, and even I had, so I got some packages, I got a package delivered for me, but they accidentally delivered a package for the bank across the road. And so I took my package in and put it down and put away it, and in the like 5 minutes of me taking in my package, putting it away, and then going back to the door to get the second package, it had already been taken. And I was like, what the hell? And then I heard a noise outside my door about half an hour later, and the package had been returned, but it had been opened and resealed. I was just like, oh god. And it wasn't even my package to begin with. I should have taken them both in at once, but my package was big and this was a tiny package. So I just kind of left it there while I dealt with mine to come back and get it. So I picked it up and I was like, oh god. So I walked over to the bank to drop it off, and I was like, hey, random thing, I got this package delivered to me. Does this person work here? And they're like, oh yeah, they do. Because it didn't have like the bank's name or anything, it just had the address, but happened to line up with the bank. And they're like, yeah, no, they work here. I was like, cool. This package was delivered to me and left outside my door, and somebody has picked it up and cut into it. This is how, you know. So if something's missing, they're going to need to get into it, because this is it. Like, was misdelivered to me. So hopefully everything was there. I never heard otherwise. But yeah, so I'm trying to just be a bit more pedantic about it, and I probably shouldn't have actually left my laundry open, but I actually forgot about all that. Yeah, they really are, and it's not even like I have a porch, which makes it even more impressive. Being the optimist I am, I like to believe that somebody saw the package, was like, oh, that's where my package is, picked it up thinking it was theirs, and opened it, and then went, oh crap, it's not actually my package. Resealed it and then re-put it in front of my door. I'm gonna, you know, choose to be an optimist and believe that's what happened. Yeah, I think you do. Like, it's very easy, especially with the way news cycles work and stuff, to see the worst. And like, you know, I know it's easy to sort of believe the worst a lot when it comes to humanity, but I choose to try and believe the best where I can. Like, if people prove me wrong, then yeah, okay. But I think there's something about trying to believe the best in people, and maybe that makes me naive or an optimistic, or... But it's better for me as well, you know? I like to believe in people inherently being
Hello,
good.
Amy in chat. I hope you are well. Your art is looking amazing, Amy. Original art, original art, original art, original art, original art. Festive wishes to you all.
But hello. Hello, hello. Yes, we're getting there. We've got lots of dress and cape based. We are definitely getting there. But how are you going today? Welcome in once again. It's always lovely to see you at the stream. Just making those purple eyes more purple. Oh, that hair. I love the purple hair. I want to dye my hair this purple. In fact, a memory came up of 6 years ago, the first time I did dye my hair purple. It was like, oh, need to dye my hair purple. Oh, thank you. It feels like a Christmas tree. I did it and I was like, this kind of reminds me of a Christmas tree. Because like, you know, it kind of could be a tree. But also it's so green right now that it even looks more tree-like. It's so green. Like, it's been a while since I've let it go this green. And it's going to be a while still because I can't afford to get hair dye for a while yet. So, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna fade right out. And you can see, like, all my greys coming through as well. Especially at the front here. My, like, wonderful grey streak. That is what it is. But yeah, I normally would never ever let it go this green. I do miss my blue. I do want my blue back. Because it's normally like a navy blue and then it fades to this blue. And these hair ties are invisible. Where my hair is the proper blue. And then it might go a little bit lighter blue so it matches that one. Never gets this light. But yeah, this hair tie is usually like invisible in terms of the royal blue. Instead you get the green. Yeah. Decorated Amy. Yeah. I hate it when my hair loses its blue. Yeah. It's a shame. It doesn't last forever. The day that they come up with permanent coloured dyes. Even with permanent dye, sometimes you want to refresh it. It's very true, Samsara. Mine got pretty grown out last time, more than usual, and it was just like, yeah. Yeah, my, we'll come back to the screen. So, my roots are, like, down to here. It's all regrowth. Like, there's a lot of regrowth. The last time I bleached my hair was, June, before graduation. And then I think just before the 24-hour charity stream was when I refreshed my hair blue, but I didn't bleach. I just did a blue refresh. But yeah, that was the last time I coloured it, was end of August. So yeah, not October, sorry, end of August. Yeah. It's been a while. Been a while. Oh, more candy. Okie dokie. Bucket. I'm gonna pull out some gummy worms again. I'll pull out one of those rings. Sour gummies. Thank you, Vim Patel. Alright. Oh, that one's sour. Whoa, that one's extra sour. And normally not that sour. Ooh. I'm awake now. Right, we want a little bit of green. And we also have the bow to do. And I also want some bright blue. God, I've pulled out like most of the case, it feels like. It's not, but it does feel like most of the case. So we have a blue feather.
And chaos.
We have a blue feather here. I'm definitely summoning chaos with the sour gummies. Thank you very much. Help keeping me fueled up. The feathers are pretty straightforward. Let me just do a bunch of lines similar to the hair. And then I already had a pale blue out from shading on the skin. I'm going to use the white. I'm going to sharpen the white so we get a really fine tip. And apparently we're going to snap the white out. Right, a little bit of the blue feather. So this little fascinator that we're doing on the Christmas hat is inspired by the actual character's little fascinator, but with the addition of some holly leaves, because Christmas. So how are you going today, Fud? I hope it's been a good day for you so far. Things haven't been going too crazy as we head towards the final crazy week of the pre-Christmas chaos. Cool, and then we also have a white feather in the middle of this. It's like one of those big ostrich plumy type feathers. And our pale blue, because white isn't exactly white. Yeah, I'm very chilling. They cut our lawn yesterday and it's peak hay fever season. And it's also very sunny. Yeah. Yeah, we were saying before how it's just like unseasonably warm at the moment. And yes, I feel you on the hay fever season. Yeah, not fun. I am also hiding away indoors, even with the curtains closed. Because lighting is difficult enough without the changeable light of outside affecting me. And seriously, I could open those curtains behind me and it's just like back glow. So much glow. Don't think I can take my cat outside until later. I'm going to just turn into a hot ball of allergy. Oh, yeah. We definitely don't want that FUD. I now have a beekeeper's hat though. Oh my gosh. What a way to keep the sun off you. That's cool. And keep all the bugs away too. Oh. Little bugs in summer. So annoying. I think I could use it to make a nice little shade, hang some light scarves off it or something. I just couldn't leave it when I saw it. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd be the same. It's pretty cool. And I know how important it is for you to have that cover up in that shade as well, so... And a little bit of white. Oh gosh, I'm starting to get quite sore. We are coming up to 2 o'clock, which is my regular take a break and nap time. As much as I want to carry on, I also know I need to listen to my body, and if my body is telling me it might be time to wrap up for the day, it might be time to wrap up for the day. Yeah. We have made a bit of progress, but also not quite where I need to be. But also what we've got left involves me pulling out alcohol markers, starting on the tape, and a lot of the fiddly stuff that I just don't have the hand capacity for right now. But I am looking forward to starting to go very florally and starting to really lay all these bits down. It's a lot of fussy cutting, but it's going to look really cool when we put that all over. But we need to do the cape and the bows first. The cape, I've got to pull out the alcohol markers for, because I've got some really pale greys that I can use to tone and shade. And then once that's done, pull out the tape for the frame, Posca for the lace, tights as well, which I'll do with the same greys I do this, because these are white tights. Only thing I haven't decided is the colour of the seat. Because obviously sitting on something, so we have a colour, we have a seat down here. I might just do that like greys or something neutral. Yeah, but as I said, because of the fact that this needs to be done by a certain day, I am going to keep working on this off stream. And if all goes to plan, I may even finish it before next stream, because Friday is when it's due. I think that's Vi's Friday, not my Friday. So I think that's my Saturday, but also I have things on Saturday. So I'd like to try and get it finished before Friday. We might end up doing some finishing touches on Friday. But you'll see the finished thing on Vi stream anyway, hopefully, if she likes it. She may entirely hate it and decide against it. You never know. But yeah, let's find somebody to raid, because I definitely need to take that break. Yeah, normally I would try to keep like a piece for stream, but when you got to work off, when you got to do, you got to do. Alright, we have quite a few places we could go today by the look of it. We have a lot, but you know what? We're going to go to a nice, safe, cozy space, and it looks like they're doing a bunch of really cool stuff, and you might have heard the noise there and understood where we're going. You can always do the next ones on stream next year. Yeah. Oh, as I said to you, FUD, absolutely down to do FUD for the character art. It's just probably not going to be till the new year. But yeah. So make sure you copy that raid message. And we are going to go and raid the wonderful Stardust Cindy. Because I adore Cindy. And also it's a good space. It's a good place to go hang out. It looks like she's doing all sorts of cute Christmassy things. She's got a new Christmas avatar. I love the fact she changes her PNG tuber every season. And we're going to head on over there. So make sure you take our raid message. Make sure that you look after yourself. Hydrate, stretch, take your meds. Don't get too overwhelmed. Take some time. This, you know, it's just a day. It's just a day that they like to commercialize. It's fun, but it's just a day. And I will catch you all on Friday doing something. We'll figure it out. Take care. I'll see ya.